Hello, this is question 7 on your 2020 paper from Edexcel, the AES paper. And you have given that k is a positive constant and the integral between 1 and k of this function is 4. We have to show this equation is true for k. Yeah. So what we are going to do is to integrate this function. We are going to apply the limits and we are going to make that equal to 4 to see if we are able to write that equation. So I'm going to integrate between 1 and k, and I'm going to rewrite this root x. Remember, root x is x to the power of 1/2, but is in the denominator, so I can write it in the numerator with negative power. So I'm going to write that function as 5/2, and I'm going to leave whole numbers because we have whole numbers at the end. Instead of dividing, x to the power of minus 1/2 plus 3 dx. We integrate that function and we have the 5/2, the x to 1 more, so minus 1/2 plus 1 is positive 1/2, and then divided by 1/2, yeah, and plus 3x. This is going to be between 1 and k. But before substituting, I'm going to arrange a bit the coefficients, yeah. So I can cancel these 2 with this 1/2, and I have 5 root x. And I think it's going to help us writing as a root to substitute. So I have 5 root x plus 3x between 1 and k. When I substitute by k, I have 5 root k plus 3k. So this is fk, yeah? And minus, when I substitute by 1, I have 5 root 1, which is 5, and 3 times 1 is 3. So this is f of 1, yeah? And I just reorganize a bit, so I have 5 root k plus 3k minus 8, and this is what is going to be equal to 4. So I'm going to make that equal to 4, and we have to find this equation, so everything in one side, and I have 3k plus 5 root k minus 8 minus 4 is minus 12 equal 0. So this is the equation that we needed to find, yeah? Then for b, it says, hence, we are going to use this bit here, using algebra, find any values of k such that this is true. So we have to solve this equation because this equation is giving us the values of k that make this happen, yeah? How do we solve that equation? I hope you can see before me telling you, but this is a quadratic equation because we have something and the same something squared, yeah? So this is k to the power of 1/2. When I square k to the power of 1/2, I get k. So this is like having 3y squared plus 5y minus 12, or x if you prefer, yeah? Equal to 0. So I'm just going to factorize that quadratic. When I factorize that quadratic, I have 3y minus 4 multiplied by y plus 3 equals 0. If I write again with k, what I have is 3 root k minus 4 multiply root k plus 3. Yeah, so the only thing that I'm doing here that you don't need to do is calling root k equal y, because I think it's going to help you to see that it's a quadratic, but you don't need to do this. What you can do is just to factorize this straight away, yeah? And your x or your y is going to be root k. And this is giving me two possible solutions. One is 3 root k minus 4 equals 0, which means root k is 4/3, which means k is square of that, which is 16/9, and the other one is giving me root k plus 3 equals 0, which means root k is minus 3, which is not possible, yeah? So this is not giving me any solutions. So my k is just this value. And that's all with these questions. You don't have to find anything else. Find the value, any values of k, yeah? And that's all.